Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Henderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Single back, takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. No press here. The defense backing away. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Canes look to keep this drive moving. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have...
And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Jukes to get free. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown for the U. Made the defense look slow that time.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Setting out to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quick spin on the run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. This is the 6th play on the drive. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the returner decides to single fair catch. Miami offense is back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Back to throw. It's Jackson. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Allen. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And then first down, right back to the running game. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Extending the play now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So after the momentum shifts, Kurt, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Empty set now, 5 wide. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut there. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on...
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. It's a good battle down near the goal line. Third down and goal for the one. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. You wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He shreds the tackle. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And it's complete downfield. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense really clicking. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And they knock through the PAT, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running out of... And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Oh, and it's a fumble. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Impressive spin there. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice game for the Sooners.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Important third down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags a quick throw. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. Has the first down and more. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you're doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The back's got it. Breaking tackles.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 35-24. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The puck testing the defense with a throw downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
To throw, it's Jackson. And now another deep ball here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the move, looking deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Getting set. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
On first down, it's play action. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
To throw, it's Jackson. It's an out route, the catch made.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The DB is backing off from the line now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession.